Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls. I want to tell you about this character. He tried to sell drugs, man. He did so much bad shit to so many people, and I just couldn't stand it anymore. This idiot. His name is Kenny Roberg. Or Roberge, I really don't know, but I know he was from Massachusetts. I don't like East Coast people. They're brash, and this is not you. To my other son, George Castiavo. He's not really my son. He's more of a friend. He was going to marry one of my daughters. And George, you know I love you, buddy. But anyway, back to this video here. And Caleb. You used to go out with my younger daughter. You've been watching me lately, and you're also a subscriber. And by the way, I love it when you guys subscribe to my channel. All you guys and all you dolls, you beautiful girls. Even, no matter what you look like, it doesn't really matter. I love you all. I'm a Christian man. Anyway, Kenny Roberge. He needed a microphone up his ass. He truly did. But anyway, this guy did a lot of shit. He used to live with me on Villardo Street in Huntington Beach, California. And, he would sell, he'd break the cocaine up and put like baking powder or salt or sugar or some shit on it, and then sell it as cocaine. He'd give them a sample of some real cocaine. What he did was he'd sell stuff that wasn't even coke. He also lost his job. And that means he had to give back the car that the guy gave him. Okay? But and some guy was going to come back and get the car. So what he did was he picked up a bunch of dog shit. Are you recording this, LJ? Joshua? Are you recording? Good man. He started selling some cocaine, which I don't approve of. Not at all. That's some bad shit, and it'll kill you. I'm not a druggie. Cannabis, however, it'll help you see. Helps me. It should be legalized. It's a very good medication. I like indica because it helps me to sleep. But more so, it helps me. I've got glaucoma and macular eye degeneration. I do not see well. When I go on stage, I have to look exactly what I'm doing. Okay, and anyway, getting back to this Kenny Roberge guy. I won't stay on the same topic because my mind has a tendency to float. I've had over 200 concussions, for Christ's sake. In fights mainly. Car accidents too. I've broken every damn bone in my body. But it's made me a lot tougher. A lot stronger. And, before this guy got his car repossessed, it wasn't his car, it was a company car. He took a pile of dog shit and put it in the driver's seat and all over the place. So the guy that was picking it up, the poor kid that picked it up, was, he had to sit in it and all that shit. And it was horrifying for that guy. I've got kind of a big heart. I got a lot of compassion. I read the Bible a lot. And I have a Strong's Concordance with the King James Version. And I can take back all the things from the Hebrew, the Aramaic, and also the Greek. And I can take back the word to what it really means in English. This it's translated to 1611. King James. I would never have a new King James. Never have one in my library. Anyway, getting back to Kenny Roberge, he just did a whole bunch of nasty ass things. Putting dog shit in the car, cheating people all the time. One day I went to Santa Anita racetrack when Lafitte Pincay was riding. I bet on him. $2 daily double. He came in both times. So I won the daily double. I won over $300 and some odd dollars. Lots and lots of money. Back then, you know. And I came back. I stopped at a place where I was going to move to. I was going to move to this other place. And I went over there. I went inside. And Ken's got his back to me. And he was telling this other dude that wanted me to move in how bad I was. You know, I didn't do this, and I like to take baths instead of showers, because I do. Showers to me are very uncomfortable. It's so, it doesn't surround me with water. I like being surrounded by water. It's impersonal, for example, a shower. So, how I take baths, and like there's something wrong with baths. I guess this guy has a problem. You know, he has an adverse reaction to being clean. So, this motherfucker, okay, this motherfucking dick, big, huge fucking honking ass nose, big push broom mustache, just the ugliest son of a bitch you'd ever know. I caught him talking about me to these other guys, and I go, "Hey Ken, you want to dance, man?" He says, "Yeah, I'd like to dance." And I go, "Let's go outside and do it." I made the mistake of turning my back on that son of a bitch. And he hit me in the back of the head, which pissed me off. Totally pissed me off. He didn't hit me that hard, but the fact that he hit me from behind, I wasn't going to do anything to spoil my moment with that motherfucker. Because I was going to go dancing with that guy right outside. Dancing is fighting, by the way. For those of you who don't understand. I'm sure y'all understand. I'm sure you do. Most of my viewers, I think, have been around the block. Anyway, so this dick face, this fucking huge honking nose, and this push broom mustache of his. Looks like Captain Kangaroo, man, for shit's sakes. Anyway, he hit me. I took 2 steps forward, and I beat the fuck out of him. I just bam, 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 bam. I took his ears, so his head was. Then I was just like whopping on him. I got on top of him, and he goes, "Hey, let me up, man, let me up, man." No, man, you ripped off too many people. You deserve it. You deserve to be fucked up. Okay? You just deserve it. And he did. He deserved every bit of it. What kind of a person does that shit? Throws dog shit in a car that's going to be driven by some individual, some poor guy that works for the same company that he used to? That guy was a cokehead, man. He thought he had some kind of power strength. Well, when you work in a mental institution like I did, I fought every fucking day. Not fought. Well, I had to break up fights or some guy trying to butt fuck another guy. In the old days, you know, I couldn't let that happen. Because one patient didn't want to be butt fucked. So I had to make my rounds. All through all 4 dormitories. And that's where we kept the patients. The clients, the residents, whatever you want to call them. And, so I had my share of fights. Lots of fights, by the way. Some of my other videos you heard about Richard Dickface Fernandez. That fucking spick. His spick. Hispanic, whatever the fuck. I got a lot of Mexican friends. I truly do. I love the Mexican race. I love all of God's children. Today is the 26th of April. And out here in Blue River, Oregon, where I'm living right now, we're about 36 miles from town. And it's raining. But we need the rain. It helps my crops grow really well. But getting back to this fist fight, you just get this guy off me, man. Hey, you want me to get off you? So I did. He stood up, I stood up, I helped him up, I grabbed him up like that. And he was like this. So we touched hands like that. I go, you know what, man? I'm not finished with you yet. So bam, 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 you know. I just fucked his head up, dropped him. I just dropped the motherfucker. And I'm not a violent guy. But I don't like guys picking on other guys. I don't like guys cheating people. I don't like cheaters. You know, if you're going to give somebody a good deal on some herb, do it. But make sure it's weighed out right. On a centigram, dialogram. Make sure the son of a bitch is married out right. If you're selling pounds, it's fine. Hash, that's fine. Hashish. Oil base is the best. Anyway, so this fuckhead just did everything he could to cheat people. And I got it. I think that God wanted me to just teach this son of a bitch a lesson. So I taught that motherfucker a lesson in life. I kept saying, your girlfriend's ugly, motherfucker. You're just a poor excuse for a man. You lie, you fucking cheat, and you're talking about Guy Register, and I don't like it. Do you understand me, you fucking fuck, dude, fuck? Okay? You know what I mean? Fuck you, Ken. He goes, somebody help me. And I go, anybody, any of you fuckers come around me, I'll beat the fuck out of you. I'll wipe his fucking ass with your fucking face. So don't touch me. I'm gonna lay on this son of a bitch. I was on top of his head and I took his ears and bam, 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 bam. I just knocked the piss out of him. I gave him he was in the hospital. I put him in the hospital for like, I think they said it was like 4 weeks or like a month and a half. He had major damage to his cranium, his head, his brains. And his teeth were all loosened and bloody. He couldn't even talk straight. But I think he deserved it for all the bad shit that he did. He was always making fun of other people. I don't like sarcasm at all. I'm not sarcastic. I did not like this motherfucker. So, this cheating, lying, ungodly fuck needed his fucking ass kicked. So with my bare hands, right? These big old hands. I just fucked him up. I took my fist, balled him up. I had some rings on, I think. I'm not really sure. I can't remember. This one here broke off, but it does cut. There's little things on that because his face is all fucking scratched up. He had to go to the hospital. Roses was the same thing. I'm not sure if I talked about him. Did I ever talk about him, LG? Josh? Tell me when. Okay. So, this guy did have to go to the hospital and stuff. So, if you know, a few days later, I went back over there to pick up some things that I had left, like my barbells and my weights and everything. And the son of a bitch was in bed and he couldn't hardly talk. And I don't feel bad about it. He got what he deserved. God was on my side. Yahweh. Yahweh Shema. This God is here. You know, and I'm a Christian. I believe in the Bible. You know, Isaiah, this is 1,000 years before Christ was born. In the book of Isaiah, chapter 7, verse 14 says, and his name, he'll be born of a virgin, and his name will be Emmanuel. That means God with us in the Hebrew language. And he is with us. Jesus Christ, my Savior, means a lot to me. But Jesus Christ isn't about, he doesn't care if I teach people lessons like that. That guy deserved it. What goes around comes around. I came around and he was talking about me. I was behind him for 3 or 4 minutes, listening to the bullshit this guy was spewing out of his fucking lying tongue. God hates liars. Okay? He hates lying tongue. I think it's Proverbs chapter 6, verse 6. I'm not sure. So the end of the story goes like this. Are you on? End of the story goes like this. My son's videotaping me. He's a video artist on Catch Yourself videos. That's one of my companies. And my son's an excellent artist. I wish I could speak better. I've had a lot of brain injuries. I've had 3-degree burns. I've broken my back, my arms, my hands. My head was cracked open when I was 7 when I was pushed from behind. And Barbara Whitehead. And I had blood all over my face. Everywhere. They didn't even call an ambulance. You know, and Dolores Lechner, this bitch that lived next door to us, didn't even shave her armpits. She was such a fucking hillbilly. I was back in Stanton. Nothing but orange groves everywhere. California is really cool until all these fucking people. So in summary, Kenny Roberge, whatever his name is, he had to go to the hospital later on. And I didn't hear anything more about it after that. I was extremely angry. And I really don't feel bad about what I did. I don't feel bad about it at all. Not one solitary bit. He deserved everything he got. And that's the story of Kenny Roberge and the ass kicking that he got from good old Daddy Guy. Daddy Guy Registered. That's me. I did it. I'm not sorry. When he ripped off those kids, they wanted to buy some cocaine and he cut into it like that. I'm not into selling cocaine. But at least give him some fucking real cocaine. He didn't do it. He's a liar. He was in the hospital for a long time. He still can't talk straight, from what I hear. So anyway, that's it for that. By the way, I want you people to subscribe to my channel. I've got a lot of subscribers. And I hope you're one of them. Okay, folks? God bless you. Have a nice day. Stay safe from this coronavirus that's going on now. You know, the earth is settling. By the way, you know, the Lord told us about this. He was going to send pestilence, just like he did in the book of Exodus, when he hardened Pharaoh's heart and they wouldn't let his people go. He says, I'll send you locusts, and I'll kill the firstborn kid of every child here, except for the ones with the blood of the Lamb. That was before Christ had died. That was in the Mosaic, the book of Moses, the first 5 books. You know, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. So, and then after that's the book of, I think it's the book of Caleb. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll be playing, you know, I fucked up on a lot of songs, some of the songs I did. But I feel better now. I'm going to work on those songs. Songs will get better. Okay, I'm going to play some bass. I'm going to play some lead. And I love you all. Thank you for tuning in.